Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Rise of Industry Alpha. Okay, so last time we managed to set up a pretty nice orange juice empire, effectively, over here that's selling an orange juice at a huge profit, which is very nice. Down here we currently have our beef and pie hamburger empire too, which is not doing too badly. And I believe we're making leather books as well, or whatever, wasn't it? Was it leather chairs? Either way, there was leather involved. I think people also did mention that I'd screwed something up over here and not connected a couple of my water things. No? They're connected. Someone said I hadn't connected them. It must have been other ones that they were talking about. Was it down here? Either way, I've spotted a new niche that we need to take advantage of, because we need all the monies. They're all connected. Maybe it was something else. Which is magazines. Over here at Morth Hull. Now, unfortunately, there is one element to making magazines that we just do not have nearby. That's the closest we've got. But they are charging like 40 grand. Well, they are paying 40 grand for a magazine. I mean, I assume it's not one magazine, otherwise that's, you know, like a first edition Marvel comic or something. Like, 40 grand is good. The point being, we're going to do that. Now, to make magazines, we're going to need dye and paper. We already know that paper is made at a paper mill. You probably know that already. Which is, again, made from wood. So we need wood, paper mill, paper. Okay, got that. Dye, on the other hand, is made from coal and oil. Now, this is the fun part. We have to get some oil, which is here, and some coal, which is here, get them together, get a lumber yard here as well, and then transport it to here to sell as magazines. So, let's get started. This takes 2 coal and 2 oil, so, might be a little bit slow to make those. Let's just check what the others are. Paper mill. Paper. We need water. Oh, we do need water for paper mill. 1 lumber. Oh, I've got water here. Water's used a lot in industry, surprisingly enough. You might not have known that. 2 paper. There we go. Okay. So, let us get started. Right. Start at the top end or the bottom end? Probably start at the top end. So, paper mill. Paper mill. You're going to be on magazine, paper mill. There's no point in building the paper mill closer to these, because at the end of the day, it's going to need to transport them over here anyway. So, build it here. That way, if we want to put a cross line in here, we can do so. 1. We're also going to need a paper mill for paper. We're going to need water. We're going to need lumber. And then we're going to need coal and oil. So water, lumber, coal and oil. Right, well. Offshore oil gatherer. No. Land-based. Coal. I'll rotate you a little bit. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right, so that's coal done. We need oil drill. Where's the road out? Right, that's the road out. Okay, that's that done. We'll put some roads in right now, make sure they're all connected. Because otherwise I might forget. There we go. Destroying the natural habitat. Lovely. Not sure what the natural habitat is of. I'm sure there's some sort of really rare and important bird that lives over here. Okay. And then... road to there. We'll get you a road to there. Then we need water, we need lumber. So, lumberyard. We might as well put the lumberyard here. Rotate, rotate. Done. And then we need water, because water needs to be brought up to here. So, water siphon. Unfortunately, the coastline here is a little bit more bobbly. That's a very technical term, by the way. Bobbly is a very technical term. I think we can get it there. If we can get it closer, the better. Like, the less far we have to transport water via road tends to help. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't necessarily need 5, I am aware. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Okay. So, we've got our water, we've got our lumber. Unfortunately, they're all primary products, so we're all going to have to go with this side of the screen as we work on this. We'll need a petrochemical plant as well to make the dye, which needs to be in between the coal and the oil. So, petrochemical plant. Which costs a mil. Okay. Just to check my money. Oh, okay, we've got 12 grand. Just don't look at the budget flow. Petrochemical, production, dye. Right. That seemed a lot more violent than it needed to be. Petrochemical, dye! Why'd I put the lumber here? I should have put the lumber much, much closer to here. Oh well, it's done now. Paper mill. T'other paper mill. Right. You. Production. Paper. Good. You. Production. Magazines. Right. So, we're going to call you Mag 1 bracket Mag Chain. We're going to call you Die 1 bracket Mag Chain. We're going to call you Paper... Oh, God, it's like Paper 3, I think? Mag Chain. You are Coal 1 bracket Mag Chain. Wood 2 bracket Mag Chain. Oil 1 bracket Mag Chain. And you are water 8. I think we went a little bit overboard on water. Mag chain. Okay. Right. Destination. Paper 3 in mag chain. We'll also need to buy a few more trucks because there is no way that we're going to be able to get the water there fast enough. I was thinking about getting less trucks in future because we're spending about a quarter of our budget on trucks. We don't need that much. But oh well. Factory, die 1. We are going to need to get more trucks because of the distance involved with this travel. Destination, factory, die 1 again. More trucks. Destination, factory, paper 3. Die, destination, factory, mag 1. I can't click that. Come on. There we go. And then destination, choose destination factory. Mag 1. And you are right next door, so 3 should be fine. Right. Overview it is. What are we seeing? Lots of water, lots of that, lots of that. Lots of that. You are making a dye. And you're out of actual products. You're making paper. Although we could do more water. Okay, well I guess we will get more in the way of trucks. Same issue with dye. This is the most spread out I've done a production thing yet, just because of the coal and all that. We could have got the wood closer to the paper mill. Could have put it like next to the water, and we could have put the paper mill there, but then the paper mill would take the paper. Yeah, actually, that would have been a lot cheaper. That would have been a lot cheaper. Because that way, instead of transporting from 2 factories to the paper mill, we would have been transporting right next door, and then the paper mill to the magazine store. That would have saved a lot of money in the long term. Oh well, it's done now. Okay. How do we move oil? Got 10 at the destination. Yeah, so you're getting the water pretty quick. I'll move magazine chain to there. We'll use this tiny top corner to look. Right, those are oil barrels being brought over. We are going through that oil pretty damn quick. Yeah, oil's gone already. I assume the oil you have like plenty sitting there? You do. In which case we're going to need to get even more oil. 15. Paper is being slowed down by water. I guess we will get 5 more for water. We might end up having 2 magazine stores if we can get paper come out fast enough. I don't see a reason why we can't. Okay, how are we doing? I want overviews on all my middle tiers. Oil is still the real deciding factor over at this dye factory. So you know what? I'm gonna crank up. I'm gonna go for all the trucks. I'll be able to see my profit now. 25 trucks. The maximum we can have. Transporting oil. We're making dye pretty damn fast now. We're going to tell the magazine store to start selling. We'll start selling to commercial, bookstore. Make sure there's 6 going. Okay. Still waiting on water here for the paper. Actually, we're having issues shipping the dye fast enough now. Which, you know, as problems go, isn't the worst problem. I don't think we can... Yeah, we're not producing the oil fast enough to make it worth having these 25 trucks. We'll reduce it to 20. Like, we just legit cannot produce the oil fast enough. What about coal? No, we're fine on coal. I'll send a couple over here to help out. Seriously, I'm trying to send more to help out. Oh, so these trucks are locked to this place? Why can't I send trucks between places? Why is that? They're the same thing. They're trucks. I thought that was a thing I could do. Two more trucks over here. Water. I'm going to send another 5 trucks to water. And look at that. We're having problems getting the magazines out fast enough now. And if that is our problem, that isn't a bad problem to have. Why don't we keep the water supply here? So what we'll do, to make this work a little bit more smoothly, I'm trying to close this goddamn... Sometimes the UI in this game is a little bit funny. I mean, it is beta, alpha too, sorry. So, like, you know, really early access. But although you can see something, you can't click it sometimes, because I think windows have an area of influence around them. Alright, so that's magazine 1. I'll put you up here. We want... Oh god, I nearly double-clicked the petrochemical plant. That would have been expensive. A second paper mill. By the way, people have asked me why I don't click these notifications, because all it does is it tells you something, and if the state still exists, it will tell you immediately again on the next game cycle. So you literally don't really get anything out of it. We'll put you here. You're going to be bracket mag2 bracket mag chain. Production, produce magazines. And then we'll need to make sure that we're sending half of our dye there, half of our paper. Factory mag2, factory mag2. There we go. Still waiting on oil. Well, I guess we will run those extra... Well, there's no point. We're not producing enough oil. And then you can go destination, commercial, bookstore. Okay. I would say the main limiting factor is our oil, but it isn't. It's still the magazine stores. Like, look at them. They're not getting through this backlog of paper and dye, and we're actually building up a backlog of paper and dye here. We could put a third magazine store in, because of the way this works. Let's do it. Hell. Let's get this going on more efficiently. We're going to call you Mag 3 Chain. Mag Chain. There we go. I'm going to move you to here. Move you to here. Which means I won't be able to click it, the way the game works for overlays. And then destination. Oh, production. Magazines. Mag 3. Destination. Mag 3. Put 2 there. Take 2 off you, and then put 2 there. Okay. Now let's see how this works. We get a slight bottleneck with stuff being sent here, but then again, you are kind of full. Now, of course, we can use dye for other things. We can use paper for other things. We didn't need to necessarily just channel it all into magazines. But there's such a huge profit on magazines when they're selling for like 40 grand that... Why wouldn't I? We are getting paper there, I think, just in time. We need one more paper, one more paper. There we go. So yeah, paper is getting there just in time to kind of keep it maximum production. Destination, commercial. And we'll make sure that they get sent out pretty quick. Okay, let's see what our new profit is. Because it seems that each of these at max capacity can send out 6 units per month. So So what we're expecting is, at best, this to hit 6. I probably won't, because it's still being slightly capped by the paper production. Which is fine. Oh, that's not fine. Actually, paper production is being capped by water. Just. Okay, in which case, we're going to send 5 more trucks on and just get 25 trucks. All to one location. That's insane. Dye is having some production issues, but I actually got dye over here fine. Dye is just slightly capped by the oil. Funnily enough, we aren't full on coal. We're just kind of breaking even on coal. Because, right, any system that is an increasing or decreasing system will result in either 0 or 20 in one of these slots. If it's in between 0 and 20, it must be tending towards them. Or, if you are incredibly lucky, you've just managed to hit that one sweet spot where they're exactly even. But that spot is very, very small. So each of these is tending upwards or down. So right here, we've tended down to 0 paper. We're tending down towards 0 in water. Wood is tending up towards 20. It'll get there relatively soon. Coal, at best, I think I'd say this is tending up, but I'm not sure. This is definitely down. You notice the oil is hitting 0. Paper, that's our cap right now. The issue is, to actually produce more paper, we would need more paper mills, which need more lumber, which is fine, and more water. That's not fine. Got so much water already. What we could do is relocate the lumberyard and relocate the paper mill to make it next to the water. And that would solve things, because that would mean that the production share would be much shorter. Either way, though, look at our profit. We're making 0.626 last month. Mil. That's pretty decent. You produce 4, you produce 2, you produce 4. Okay. That could actually be produced at just 2 magazine stores. Because each one, I think, max can produce 6. So 2 together could produce 12. We're making 10 at the moment. So we could produce that too. We didn't need a third one for that. So we are being capped in our production by paper. Yeah, coal is tending up. Lumber's tending up. Water is tending to 0. And oil is tending to 0. We can't produce any more dye, but we're fine on dye. Dye is trending up to 20 on all of these. I think the main thing to do would be to increase the paper supply. If we did that, we could probably double our output. And that's the thing, though. I'm like, do we really want to do that? And then I think, well, actually, that would be doubling our output. And then make it... I kind of realized that actually that would be worth it. A doubling of output is huge. You have to say huge. You can't just say huge. So what I'm going to do is, we know that the dye is fine. I don't know of a way to actually move a place. I think you have to delete it, as far as I'm aware. Oh god, I'm trying to select you! I'm going to dump the wood. And then I'm going to delete it. And then I'm going to delete... Actually, I'm going to dump our wood here as well. Might as well dump it for money. Delete that. Because we're going to fix this. Fix it properly. If we have 2 paper mills up here along the lumber yard right next to the water, we should be fine. So... building construction, paper mill. I'll put the lumber yard in first, I guess. Lumber, 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 lumber. There we go, lumber yard. Couldn't see it for a moment. You know, at the moment when something's just right in front of you, you're just like, where is it? It's one of those moments. Okay. Just totally taking advantage of all the infrastructure we've got around here. Alright, that's lumberyard. We'll need you. We're going to make you wood 2, actually, funnily enough. Just because we deleted one. And then we want ourselves a paper mill. Paper mill. Paper mill. Oh my god, we've made so much money. Paper mill, paper mill, paper mill. We could use 1 or 2. I don't know at the moment if we need 1 or 2 to make this work. So we'll build 1 for now. Paper mill, 3 for paper, I think. So your paper 3, mag chain, close bracket. You're producing paper. Your destination should be mag 1, mag 2, mag 3. We will need more trucks because you're going a fair distance now. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. I think I clicked something weird. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Whoops. 4. Okay. Wood. Destination. Factory. Paper 3. You only need 3 trucks because it's right next door. Water. Destination. Factory. Paper 3. You do not need that many trucks. You still probably need like 5 or something. I'll call it 6. Okay. Let's see this work. So there's the water. There's the wood. Producing paper as fast as we can. Water is definitely not the issue now. Being right next door has solved that completely. Wood. Are you getting a stockpile? No, it's actually just a wood production issue. This is as fast as we can produce, capped by wood. Okay, in which case, oh, my building construction menu is actually open, I just can't see it. Wood, 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 lumberyard. You are wood 3, brackets, mag chain. And your destination should be paper 3. Done. Now we are trending upwards now. And we are producing paper as fast as we can. Okay, so now a paper mill as well. This is getting a very long chain for what I was just going to be like, oh, 1 magazine, it'll be easy. I want to make sure it's next to the water. I think that has to be our primary goal. So, you are going to be paper 4 brackets, mag chain, close bracket, destination, factory, mag 3, mag 2, mag 1. I clicked the net. Alright. And then, ooh, actually, water issue. Right, we'll drive all lumber to one and all lumber to another. You go to paper 4 now. And you are stockpiling some, so get an extra truck in there. Water, you will need to go to paper 4 as well. Don't need to send 19 trucks. That is what we call excessive in this line of work. And let's check the overview. Apparently it's not. We need more water at both. Even that range. Both of them are full on wood, look at that. Damn. I'm trying to get them water as fast as possible. Why are we not getting water that fast? Dear Lord, we're doing our best. Oh, you just don't have the water to give. Really? Okay, let's decrease the number of trucks on the road then. I assume that saves on cost. Okay, we made 9 units last month. We could do more water. I don't want to do more water. Last month we made 700,000. Water siphons are really cheap, I guess. Still can't figure out where to place this damn thing. If I had terrain tools, that'd be great. But terrain tools aren't in this current version. They're going to be in, I think, like a future version. They're actually on the HUD. They're just grayed out. Terraforming and landscaping, yeah. There's no point in building if it's further away. It has to be close. That's the issue. Like, if I build it further away, that's completely defeating the point of getting them timely water. Wait, what? You can't... There we go, we can build it there. Fine. We'll have to come across in a road and... Yeah. Alright, bridge. Road bridge. That worked out kind of beautifully. Wait, what? No path can be found. Okay, that must be a weird bug. No path can be found. Guess that then? It's a mess. Right, you need add harvester. Because of your distance, you will actually need more harvesters. Road. Okay. I'm going to call you water 9. Brackets mag chain. This is why we have so much water. I keep making things more complicated. Factory. Paper 4. Paper 3. We're going to need a lot of trucks because they're further away. Okay, let's try this. We should see water trending upwards. I want water trending upwards so we get full inventory of water. Yeah, close but no cigar. So 10 trucks each. Okay. Almost consistently full. Not quite, though. You're still not. Getting there, though. Much better than it was. You're actually trending upwards to full paper. Alright. Paper 3 isn't. Paper 3 is actually having a rough time still. Don't know why. I'm going to just put an extra 2 on paper 3. Now, production, if it's trending upwards to 20, that means you need to have more sending it out. Or there's a problem at the next place accepting it. We know it's not the issue. Look at the paper here. Although that said, our paper unit production is now 14, and we theorized that our max for 2 was 12. So actually are into using 3 now. Look at that profit last month. Paper 4 is having issues. Okay. Well, we actually don't need that many trucks. We're actually hitting 0. Do we need an extra water? I think an extra water would be overkill. Like, we're kind of okay. That was a long time at 1 there. Yeah. Either way, I don't know why you're not getting enough paper out. Let's check the next water. Who do you take water to first? 3. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. You've got 4 trucks, 4 trucks, 4 trucks. You've got 2, 2. Ah! Right, we're just taking the paper away quicker. Let's try and take that paper away quicker. We should probably be able to get our magazines up to a much more respectable number now. Put the paper over here. Yeah, your paper is dropping, which is good. Magazines getting produced and taken away. Okay. Much better. And our profit margins are crazy good. Almost 800 grand last month in profit. Is it net or gross? It's net, I think. Because net is what you catch at the end. Right? And gross is gross because it's not the figure that you get, because you get the rest taken away and then you're sad. So it's a gross exaggeration. I don't know. I keep getting them mixed up. It's something that I really should know. I really should know. And I've gone over it so many times, but I just keep forgetting. It's just one of these things, like you have a bug brain about something. I've also got something in my eye, which is great. You know when you just have like a bug brain, yeah. A bugbear about something. It just never sticks in your head for some reason. 865, or 66 basically. Damn. 656. We're kind of maxing out. The best we could do is theorized to be 666. Yeah, they're actually full on stock. Great. This month we're going to make 720. 764. We're doing pretty nicely on profit now. I think the game is starting to get a little bit of chug going on, which is why when I'm trying to click on things and move my cursor fast, it's not registering like that. It didn't register that click. But Alpha 2. Remember, really early Alpha. You can get it from the itch.io, and I think that'll be converted into a Steam key when it gets into early access on Steam in first quarter 2018 or whatever. So, you know, just FYI. It is Alpha 2. Like, it has a lot of stuff in it, and it's surprisingly well working for Alpha 2. But I think this has been a success. We have ourselves some magazines. Now the question is what type of magazines we're making. Are we making like Hello Magazine? I don't know. That's probably very local to the UK. I'm not sure Americans have Hello Magazine. Like, basically, are we making trashy celebrity gossip magazines? Or are we making like PC Gamer? Or are we making specialist magazines? I don't know. Theorize down below what the Elysium Paper Company makes. Oh my god, last month we made 800 grand again, and this month we're going to make, what, 750 again? 850, basically. Yeah. Doing well. This is pretty decent. For now, though, I've been EnterElysium. If you'd like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. And of course, until next time, stay shiny.